Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career, and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions / life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon. If you'd rather join my Patreon instead, you can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out why we're spiritually led here. What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to God, okay? Someone's mad at you, okay? This is a feminine energy. Like, she's so mad at you, beloved. This woman is so mad. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. They're mad because they feel like you've completely abandoned them. And since you've abandoned them, your life has turned out a specific way, and they're mad at the fact that they can't be a part of that. Like, this woman feels like you abandoned her at the wrong time, because when you abandoned her, things happened for you in a good way, and you started getting things in alignment for yourself in a way that puts you in a particular position in life. And because of that, this woman feels like she's missing out. Like, she wants your attention. This woman feels like she needs to grab your attention. She needs to captivate your eyes somehow. This woman is actively trying to change the situation by grabbing your attention in a particular way. Like, this person is very much interested in getting you to look at them. Yeah, and she wants you alone. Three of Cups reversed. She wants, like, if it was upright, it would be something whereby she wants you and her to go out and connect and reminisce and communicate and all these things in a specific setting around specific people, or just a specific vibration along the lines of others involved. But with the Three of Cups being reversed, it's like complete solitude. She wants you and her alone. All right, she wants you and her to be together alone, so that you can talk, right? She, quote unquote, wants to talk, but she's mad. She wants to talk, but she's mad. You know, she's mad at you. We have Gemini energy. We have Taurus energy. We have Aquarius energy. Double Leo energy. We have Pisces energy. We have Scorpio energy as well. So at first, this woman felt like, this separation between you guys was a temporary thing. It wasn't permanent. But she's seeing that a lot of time has passed and there's no way that, it's not permanent. But she doesn't want to accept that she doesn't have access to your identity. She wants to change that situation. This woman wants to be in your life really badly. They want you to see them as someone worthy to be in your reality. So to do that, they feel like they have to get you alone so that, like, you can see something. But as I'm saying all of this, I'm channeling sexual energy. Like, I'm hearing clairaudiently bisexual. Like, this woman loves you and wants to be with you. So she wants to confess that in person, or she wants to further express herself in that way. Like this woman wants to tell you that you have her heart, whether you know this or not, whether you have awareness of this or not, whether you intendedly want this for yourself or not, whether you're single or not, celibate or not, like take it how it resonates, right? But it doesn't change the fact that there's a woman that wants to be with you because she feels like you have her heart. She's mad that she can't be a part of your life, can't be a part of your identity, and she wants to get your attention in order for you and her to be able to speak about a sleepover. You know, she wants you and her to go together and go somewhere together, and like book a certain Airbnb, a certain location, a certain environment, a certain area, a certain neighborhood. She wants you to book there with her. Hotel also, it's hotel vibes, you know, like things like that. Like she wants you and her alone. This woman here wants to do unspeakable things to you sexually. I am seeing that. Like her mind really travels to specific places. Like she envisions different fantasies about you and her interacting sexually. Like her mind really creates all these scenarios, and then it enables her to feel certain things. Like these fantasies unlock deep emotions within this woman. Like this woman is deeply in love with you here. This woman has fallen in love with you, and she wants you to know. She wants you to not only know, she wants you to understand. Even if you don't reciprocate, at least know and understand. It's okay if you don't want her type of energy, but she wants you and her alone so that she can express herself and get it off her chest. The love is reversed. We have double Gemini energy and double Pisces energy here. I'm channeling the love this woman has for you. It's on the vibration, on the frequency, on the wavelength of, oh, I get your name tatted on me. You know, I'd allow you to do things to me that no one else, you know, can do, or I can be who you want me to be. I can shape my identity, my mind, my heart to fit exactly the person you want me to be. Like it's that level of love here, but it's unhealthy. You know, it's toxic, obviously. It's toxic, it's unhealthy. This is a woman that is more attracted to women than men. Like she prefers being sexual with a woman than a man. She would rather give herself to a woman than a man. This is due to some form of trauma she has as well. Like she doesn't resonate with men because of her trauma. She doesn't want, you know, to give herself to a man because of her trauma. So she's a woman's girl, you know, she's a girl's girl type of energy, hence the bisexual. She does find men attractive, but it's not as intense as she finds women attractive. So this is that type of a woman here. This is the energy. Okay, this is the energy. Like I'm seeing this woman in her reality just like overly trying to understand herself, like to be able to figure out how she truly feels about you and what she truly thinks about you, because this level of intense love that she deeply feels is really something she can't control about herself. It's that like type of situation where being around you just makes her feel aroused. Like she already, just being around you, seeing you, like when you smile or when you touch her in a certain way, when you look at her, you know, however way this goes, like even at a distance when she's looking at you in her own way secretly or whatever, she just like she further just falls in love. I'm smelling like that fluid that, you know, at the nail salon where they put your hands in that fluid or they wrap your fingers in a specific thing with that fluid, to remove a specific nail sit, right? So I'm seeing like this woman has thought of multiple dates or date ideas. She's thought of multiple date ideas with you. Multiple encounters of experiences with you, whether sexual or just quality time. So she's trying to be balanced enough within herself and grounded enough within her self-identity to not lose herself in you. Like, she's trying to not lose herself in the love she has for you. She's trying to hold herself together, but she's struggling because this woman deeply wants a relationship. This woman wants a relationship with you, Ten of Pentacles. She feels like you and her, or rather you are someone that if you lay a hand on her, she'll blossom in a specific way, or her life will take a turn in a particular way. She feels like you can actively contribute in her life in a way that's going to put her in a position that she really wants to be, or make her the person she wants to be. She sees that the value you add unto her life is unlike anyone else's role. Like, no one can put her in positions you can, or even make her feel things that you've made her feel. So she has concluded within herself that you are it for her. Like, you are it, right? This is all about what you can do for her, or who you can make her be or become, or who you can turn her into as well. Like, she wants you to lay your hand on her because she feels like you're going to change her life, type of energy. So she's been stalking you, Page of Swords. This woman has been stalking you since forever, right? Since forever. And it's never stopped, to the extent that it's developed into this crisis. Like, this woman is going through an identity crisis. She doesn't know who she is. Like, she wants you to turn her into who you want her to be, and she wants to become that way. Like, she wants to be who you want her to be. She wants to be the identity of a person that you want her to become. She is faceless, basically. She wants you to slap a face on that. But with all that being said, I am really channeling a lot of sexual energy here. Like, especially with the King of Wands, this woman's very attracted to you. She feels like, you have this leadership energy, or rather this like spokesperson energy, where you stand for certain things, you represent certain things. Like, this woman is in love with your whole identity here, honestly. She's really attracted to you in a way that she can't explain. Like, that's why there is no understanding the level of depth in the energy, because she too can't explain it. She can't explain how she feels. Hence, trying to tap into it, it's not quite clear. Like, she can't explain this. So this woman is going to try and reach out to you because she feels like she's held herself back for too long. She doesn't want to do it anymore because she can't take it. She can't take not being in your life, not being in your reality. But the thing about this woman is she wants to be your everything. To the extent that it's wounding her, heart. Like, it's hurting her, the fact that she doesn't have you. Like, this woman wants everything with you. She wants to go on dates. She wants you to marry her. She wants you to, she wants to be your best friend. She wants to be your companion, your life partner. She wants to be needed by you. She wants to be validated. How I'm channeling this situation is, you don't know how deeply you've impacted someone here and they've been hiding it. You don't know that this woman is in love with you, simply put. It's like, you think maybe you're just comforting someone, or you're saying this, or you're doing that, you're acting like this out of the goodness of your heart, or you're just being yourself, you're just in your energy, in your mind, in your body, in your heart, in your spirit, you're just doing you. To someone else, it means everything, or to someone else, it just unlocks certain things within them, hearing you, seeing you, thinking about you, feeling this about you. And this woman, she's fallen in love with you. Like, she didn't mean to, though. I am seeing that. Like, she just fell in love, like, deeply. So she can't hold it in anymore. She wants to express it to you. She wants you to understand. I keep hearing the word explain, or explain yourself. So she's mad at you because she feels like you are the reason it's so hard to get into your energy now, or you are the reason of the separation or the miscommunication. You're the reason this situation is not the way that it has to be. Like, she blames you for not being able to have access to your life the way she wants. She blames you for this situation here. So I'm being led back to the energy of wanting you and them to be in a specific location alone. She wants to initiate that. So she wants to grab your attention so that she initiates a conversation about that with you. Like, can I just see you, at a specific location? She's even willing to pay for the room, or pay for the Airbnb, right? The setting, the location, the neighborhood, the area. She's willing to be the one to, orchestrate everything. You must just show up. And this is something she's been thinking about, and it hasn't changed. Like, she thought that maybe she would snap out of it and be like, nah, I'm gonna leave her alone and move on with my life and let her be. But, like, she can't. This woman wants you. Like, she desperately wants to be in a relationship with you. She has fallen in love with you. Something about your energy, your spirit, your words, your looks. Yeah, she hasn't stopped watching you. But now, because she hasn't stopped watching you, and she's always had eyes on you in a particular way, it's like, it's a buildup where it's like, I no longer can take it. I no longer want to watch you. Like, I need to see you now. I don't want to just watch you. I don't want to be afar and just observe, stalk. I want to be in your energy, right? She wants to be in your energy. I do see this woman, as much as she has good intentions of being with you, she's very obsessive, very attached, very codependent. She has tendencies of like a wounded inner child. She always wants validation, reassurance, and attention. Yeah, we have the devil. So being with someone like this, things can escalate in a manner that can get dangerous with the devil energy, because this woman can do things like, she can, like, basically, this is a woman that will do anything for you. Like, and it's not in a healthy way. It's not a healthy love or healthy lover energy. This woman has wounds within herself. She does not know how to transmute her feelings. So she can feel something, but because she can't process what she's feeling in a high vibrational way, it'll be linked to her trauma, and it'll be turned into something that it's not. she hasn't done a lot of healing, simply put. So you can say something and it can get misunderstood for something else in this woman's eyes. Because that's what I'm seeing. That's what happened here. She mistook or misread your words, your actions towards her as something else. Hence, it has led her to this point. Like, she's so far gone into this love that she feels like you and her belong together. She cries about this. Like, I see this woman wiping tears, like having to hold it together because she really misses you, misses your energy. She really wants you, wants to be in a relationship. She does not know how to say it, but she feels like she has to because she can no longer hold it in. Like, she can't, like, it's driving her crazy that she has to like stay away from you, and she doesn't. That's what I keep saying about a woman like this. Like, it can escalate. This is a woman who you could kiss her, and because of her emotional understanding, she won't interpret the kiss as like, it'll deepen into more for her. It will be like, oh, I've always wanted to be kissed with that level of passion, which is nothing wrong with that. But the thing about this woman, she gets codependent. Like I said, she has a wounded inner child. She gets attached, and it happens way too quickly, and it leads to obsession. That's what I'm saying. You like, this is someone that already they're so gun-held on having you that it really is something that she's struggling to live with. Hence, she wants to have you alone and express and let it out. But this woman is planning to seduce you. Like, she wants to seduce you. She feels like it's the only way, she has to seduce you. She has to get you in an intimate moment because crazy. She feels like getting you intimate is a way of getting you to open up your heart and being vulnerable so that certain conversations can be spoken. Back to that attachment and codependency issue that she has. Like, she hasn't healed from a lot of things, and those things just follow her. She becomes obsessed. She becomes like very, very attached and codependent. I'm channeling that you don't realize it, but like, the level of comfort you provide to this woman makes her feel like she never wants you around anyone else. It's like she wants you to only be that for her. Like, something about your energy and spirit just gives her so much reassurance and validation. You enable her to feel like she's healing her inner child. She does not know it though. Like, and you're not intentionally doing anything. It's just like the role you're playing in her life. Let's tap in further to this message. But the fact that this is a woman that's willing to do unspeakable things to have you, it makes it very dangerous. Because this is a woman that, what I'm channeling, it deepens, right? Into something whereby I'm seeing this woman, even if you were to tell her that you don't see her like that, or you don't want this, or you'd rather not, whatever your reason is to not wanting to be with her, she will interpret it as maybe, she has to do more in order for you to want her. She won't just leave it alone. Like, she was never planning to leave it alone anyway. Like, as soon as she got attached and codependent, this woman, she goes crazy. She literally loses her mind. Like, she's like that with everyone. This woman has been with men that, like, she loves to like beat the man or overly be sexual in toxic ways to, like, this is a woman that's on some like I want to slap you and then like we must fuck it out or some shit. Like, this woman is not healthy. She's toxic. And that's not in alignment with you. Yeah, we have the Emperor. This woman, she wants this situation to be under her control. And she feels like the only way to do it is to seduce you with the Emperor. Like, she needs to play on your like energy in that way. This woman is planning something. She wants to seduce you here. She's planning to come into your reality as a temptress, right? She's planning to be a temptress in your reality. She's planning to portray the temptress energy. She wants to tempt you. This woman wants you to bite the apple. You know, she wants you to fall in love with her as she is in love with you as well. And she feels like the only way to do it is to have you sexually, because she perceives her sexual energy, or rather she feels like she really is good in bed. She feels like if she can get you attached and codependent to her sexually, then that's a way into your heart, and that's a way into your life. And that's exactly what she wants. There's contributing factors to this woman's behavior, like people and things. This woman will watch a movie and be in her head so much about it and see you and her like in that same movie, but it's just a movie. But she fantasizes so much that there's a fine line between reality and fantasy. People say things like, girl, do this, da, da, da. Let's, like, they influence this woman. And further, just this woman here, there's a reason that, you know, she's deciding to do this, because she feels like she has to. She can't hold it in anymore. Her life is pushing her towards you in a specific way, because the conversations, like, people be pushing her to do this, and she wants to do this, so it makes it easier to do it because others are influencing her. The things she watches and the fantasies, it's all just making this woman distorted. Like, it's making this woman further codependent and attached to the idea of being your everything. This woman wants to be your ultimate lover. We have the Nine of Swords reversed. She wants to snatch your soul using her sexual energy. Like, she wants to snatch your heart. She wants that, you know, you perceive her sexual energy as your escape. Like, you need her sexual energy in your life, and you'll keep her in your life because of that. She wants her sexual energy to provide you with comfort and all these things that, you know, she wants to seduce you. Yeah, the devil. She wants to definitely seduce you here. It's so obvious. It's going to be so obvious because of what she's planning. This woman is planning to send you some footage here, a video and pictures of nudity-based things that she's doing to herself. With the devil energy, this is a form of seduction or manipulation, hence the temptress, right? So she's planning to send you a picture of her touching on herself and saying your name and moaning and all those things, or sending you explicit photos of her derriere or her breasts, or, you know, I see a picture of you that this woman has, like, it's like in a form of being printed out, like it's physical material, tangible type thing, where this picture, well, I'm seeing multiple, actually. Yeah, multiple pictures here. She keeps not on her phone alone. She wants to look at them like on some paper, like this is a picture, right? Like, this just got way out of hand. You see what I'm saying? With the devil energy, like, this woman is not in alignment. Double devil, you're going through something serious here. You don't realize it. Back to the fact that even if you were to tell this person, I don't want you, they'll think you lying or you playing hard to get. They've convinced themselves that you and them belong together. Double devil energy, that's like someone has truly that's codependency and attachment at its ultimate peak. It's at its lowest vibration. The things this woman is willing to do, the things this woman is willing to do here. They'll do things like manipulate you further by like playing with you psychologically, like writing your name in blood and sending you a picture and saying you're the reason I'm self-harming. Things like that. Like, this woman is out of pocket. She's out of alignment. She's not balanced within herself. You're dealing with someone like that, a situation like that. She imagines a lot of things. That's where she loses it. She imagines a lot of things, and it just continuously blows her mind every time she imagines these things. And she continuously masturbates and plays with herself, further attaching herself and being codependent upon your energy, because when she touches herself to the thought of you, it makes her feel things in ways she's never felt. This woman, this is something serious here. They've really, really attached themselves to you. They're truly codependent. And they're obsessive, and they don't realize it, but it's literally messing them up with the tower, and it's bringing a tower in their life, because they're going to be put in their place when they come into your energy. I do see that you don't see this woman like that. Like, you don't want this woman. You don't see that for yourself. And because of that truth, you obviously will have to assert yourself like that, and she won't take it well. She's going to snap with the tower. This is the tower when you reject her, if you haven't already. This woman is already contemplating witchcraft, love spells. She is that desperate and attached and codependent. This woman is the devil. She truly is. She's not in alignment with you. She's too in her mind with this. She imagines too much and fantasizes way too much about the most craziest things. She will take a picture of you and pretend she's having a conversation with you. She'll foreplay where she puts a picture of you and seduces you through a picture and touches herself like that. Like, this is a woman that's doing all these things behind the scenes. Yeah, she's really deep into a daydream state. Like, she dreams way too much in an unhealthy way. It's unrealistic. It's very out of reality. Like, it's not in alignment at all. It's just really, there's a fine line. There's a fine line. She's not in tune with herself. She doesn't know who she is. She's chasing the version of herself she wants you to create out of her. She wants to be who you want her to be. And she's planning on doing all that she can to make sure of it. Whether it be love spells or seduction, manipulation, she's going to do everything. This woman hasn't been in your energy for a long time, and she's about to make sure that you see her now. She's like, I've been behind the scenes with this. I'm about to show myself. So you're about to experience something here. I'm being called to end this message here. This was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time, and I thank you so much for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions / life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon if you'd rather join my Patreon instead. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.